So Nokia recently announced the Nokia 7.1, a premium budget segment smartphone that comes at around 20,000 rupees. But surprisingly, the specifications are very similar to that of the Nokia 6.1 Plus, that is about 4,000 rupees cheaper. So does the Nokia 7.1 really make sense at 20,000 rupees? You're watching India Today Tech, I'm Rahul Sethi, and let's take a look at how different it is from the 6.1 Plus and should you really be spending that much on this phone. So design wise, majorly the Nokia 7.1 is very similar to the Nokia 6.1 Plus. It has about 5.85 inches of display with a small rounded notch at the top and bezels that are not very thin. So majorly the screen to body ratio is very similar, although there are slight differences in the overall design. You will see the frame is not rounded but flat and has chrome accents around it. The buttons also have white chrome accents and look quite nice. At the back and the front, the phone has a 2.5D curved Corning Gorilla Glass 3, which gives it a very premium look and feel. Although the camera module at the back is more protruding and the fingerprint scanner position is really the same, so it's not really a comfortable one like the Nokia 6.1 Plus. The phone still has a hybrid SIM card slot, which means you'll need to sacrifice SIM 2 if you want to expand the storage. There is a Type-C USB port at the bottom, alongside a single speaker grill and primary microphone. The secondary microphone for noise cancellation goes at the top alongside the headphone jack, and you'll see the antenna bands also very nicely integrated into the design at the bottom and the top. So overall, the Nokia 7.1 has a very premium look and feel, and the size is also very ergonomic, but so was the Nokia 6.1 Plus. Now let's take a look at the display and how different it is. The Nokia 7.1 comes with a full HD Plus panel that has HDR10 compliance, which means on paper the colors should be slightly better and the overall contrast should be much more crisp, and that is true in real life. If you compare it with the 6.1 Plus, you'll see the colors are in fact much better and the display feels more vibrant. Although the brightness levels are very similar and the overall resolution is not much different, you'll still find it a tad more vivid compared to the 6.1 Plus, and that gives you a very flagship-like experience. Now coming to the software, the Nokia 7.1 out of the box runs Android 9 Pie, and it's a very smooth experience. The latest software brings you a host of new features, including facial ones. That is, you get a new toggle menu on the drop-down notifications bar, and you also get a new swipe-up control, which brings you the recent apps menu first. There are apps like Digital Wellbeing that track your smartphone usage daily and recommend you which apps you should cut down on, which is really a nice thing to have if you really want to cut down your daily smartphone usage and focus on some other things. But given the fact that the performance on this one is similar to the 6.1 Plus, it doesn't really ring a bell. What I mean to say is the Nokia 7.1 comes with the same chipset as the Nokia 6.1 Plus, that is a Snapdragon 636. And since the Nokia 6.1 Plus has an Android One software, it is also upgraded to the Android 9 Pie, which means the software is same and the performance is same. Not that the Nokia 7.1 with Snapdragon 636 and Android One on Android 9 Pie will be a slow phone. No, it's not. It's very fast, smooth, and for a 20,000 rupee phone, it's right there. But you get the same experience on a much cheaper device and you expect something more on the 7.1. Now let's take a look at the cameras and find out if they're any better. Specs wise, the Nokia 7.1 has a different camera sensor. It's a 12 megapixel module with 1.28 micrometer of pixel size, which is bigger compared to the Nokia 6.1 Plus's rear primary camera sensor. But does that really make a difference? Shots taken from Nokia 7.1 look vibrant and vivid. They have good sharpness thanks to the Zeiss lens, and when you take a look at the macro shots, you'll be really impressed. They're very crisp, sharp, and have good details. Although the colors are not really very accurate, and how different it is we found out by comparing it directly with the Nokia 6.1 Plus. You'll see that although 7.1, it doesn't do a great job at capturing colors more accurately. In fact, the dynamic range, that is the shadows and the highlights, are much more pronounced on the Nokia 6.1 Plus's photo, which is surprising because technically the 7.1 should have much better cameras, and by much better you would mean better dynamic range and better overall color reproduction, and this is visible clearly in the photos taken in low light. The front camera on the Nokia 7.1 has an 8 megapixel sensor and it does a good job in outdoor conditions. Not really very different from the 16 megapixel sensor on the Nokia 6.1 Plus. But in low light situations, we definitely like the Nokia 6.1 Plus's camera. It captures accurate colors and has a much better looking overall photo, although the details are more or less similar. So the Nokia 7.1 at 20,000 rupees surely seems to be an expensive smartphone if you compare it with the Nokia 6.1 Plus. You do get a slightly better display, but overall the look and feel of the smartphone is very similar. The cameras are also not better in comparison, and you also get the same battery backup, software and performance on the 7.1. Do let us know what you think about the Nokia 7.1 in the comment section below, and if you like this video, hit the thumbs up button and share it with your friends. Subscribe to our channel to get latest videos on technology, smartphones and other gadgets like this. Thank you for watching.